Gene Baldwin. I'm ending my work years at Mary Free Bed. I've worked at Mary Free Bed for 47 years. I'm the driver for Mary Free Bed, taking the patients to their appointments outside Mary Free Bed. The doctors that don't come to Mary Free Bed, the dentists and the eye doctors and so on. And I was 21 years old when I started. It's made a good life for me. I started working for Mary Free Bed on Cherry Street in 1964. And it was a rather different place, a nice place. I remember both places. It got old, and we needed a new home. Dr. Fallon proposed a new Mary Free Bed. He was the medical director at Mary Free Bed then, and they went to the New York bond market and came back with the money to build a new hospital. And I knew the new building was going to be started because I was coming in the old building on Cherry Street one day, and a big truckload of pipes pulled up on a big truck, and the fellow hollered out at me. I've never drove in Grand Rapids before. I'm looking for Mary Free Bed. And the policeman down told me it was at 920 Cherry Street. And I said, the building site's next to St. Mary's. You've come too far. Dr. Fallon told me, Gene, this is the most important job you're going to ever have at Mary Free Bed. Mrs. Syrup has got the bids ready for the new hospital, and I want you to take them to the post office, and this is going to be the steel and the glass and the mortar of our new hospital. I got into the van and drove to the post office, and the fellow in the post office says, I'm not writing all those out, you're going to have to do it. There were 160 of them. He said, there's a card table over there, and you can write the return receipt for all of the bids on Mary Free Bed. I knew something was going to happen because there was a laundromat on the corner down here. And they called me in the business office and they said, Gene, we're going to send you down to buy the laundromat. And I said, I didn't understand what they meant. So they gave me a check, and the washing machines were all going in there and everything. I went in there, and the fellow came up and he said, I said, I'm from Mary Free Bed and they want you to have this check. And then he turned around and looked and pointed at me. He said, it's yours. Everybody was excited about this, and the nursing staff did some of the first plastering on the third floor. Every week I would bring 4 or 5 people down to see the new Mary Free Bed here. And I brought the 5 or 6 of the nursing staff down here, and one of them said, we would really like to do a little plastering up here. And the plaster said, do you have a card? And they said no. Well, he said, I really can't do this. I'll let you do this. But he said, we can get around this. I'm going to put some plaster on these boards, and I'm going to walk out and have a cigarette. And so in September of 76, they had a parade from the old place on Cherry Street down here, and I was in the parade. I think there's a picture of it here. And so the therapists were all waiting for us at the front door. They went around the whole circle of the driveway out here. And we pulled in, and then that was the start of this place here. And gradually, the houses got torn down across the street, and they built the outpatient building and parking lot. And then the latest building, the Mary Ives building on the corner. Well, I've always thought Mary Free Bed's presence here has been the revitalization of Wealthy Street. It was going down to nothing with tinders here 10 years ago. But it's showing life now like I haven't seen it show before.
Gene, how many days of work have you missed at Mary Free Bed in 47 years?
2. I started working when I was 18, and I'm going to have my first week I've had off in a long time. I've had nice time off from Mary Free Bed. I've been a lot of nice places working, but I've never had enough. I've always liked the people at Mary Free Bed. You couldn't have asked for any nicer people to work for. I've met them all. There's been slow times and fast times, and Mary Free Bed has met those times. It's part of the staff, and I've always liked the people here, and I've shared what I could with them. I've enjoyed my years at Mary Free Bed. It went faster than I ever thought it would. And, it's been the one of the best parts of my life has been my work. I've had other nice things too, but I've always liked that, and I'm going to miss that part of it also.